From substance abuse is a long, difficult struggle, and with more social isolation now because of the pandemic, it's become even harder for those trying to improve their lives. KMAC's Amy Kazera spoke to experts about some of these challenges.
Brian, I spoke to the folks at Stages of Recovery today, and they say one of the biggest components of recovery is breaking out of boredom and isolation. And with COVID-19 keeping more people at home, that's been a big challenge these past few months. Everyone struggles with addiction differently. But in order to recover, one component is always the same: finding community.
They have really felt at a loss and have noticed that their drive internally has diminished because they haven't been as immersed in the recovery community as before.
Stages of Recovery is an outpatient facility that helps addicts along their recovering journey. They've been able to continue meeting with clients in person despite the virus, and a lot have similar concerns.
Anytime that I ask, like, so what are your triggers? And they'll say isolation and boredom. And now we're asking them, not to go out into the public because of COVID. And so they're going back into that isolation and that boredom stage, which then increases the anxiety, which then increases depression if they were diagnosed for that. And a lot of them use substances in order to feel better.
It's a cyclical struggle. Silva says that as a recovering addict herself, she understands.
I think what was super frustrating is just not being able to be with the people that I love being surrounded by.
They say that in order to provide support to those struggling, a quick phone call can go a long way.
If you do know someone who struggles with a substance use disorder, reach out to them, check on them, see how they're doing. Sometimes they find it more difficult to pick up the phone and saying like how they're feeling or what they're experiencing.
Stages of Recovery says there are several group meetings happening virtually that can provide that supportive community. And if you find yourself struggling with overcoming an addiction, don't be afraid to pick up the phone and call for help.